This is the Seiko 5 GMT, reference number SSK003K1. This watch has been out for about a year now, and I just recently purchased it. When I first saw this watch in a rumored article, I was pretty interested and I thought it was a beautiful looking watch. When it eventually released, there was so much hype around this watch. I didn't want to buy into that hype, so I waited. And then I forgot about it. I took a trip to Japan recently and I saw this watch in person at a watch shop, and then I had a chance to try it on the wrist. I didn't want to make an impulse buy, so I put it back and I walked away, only to have it sit in the back of my mind. So when I got home from the trip, I bought it. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about the specs of this watch since there are so many videos about it at this point, but the look and feel of this watch is amazing. I love the colors on this watch. The combination of the black and blue on the bezel and the blue dial looks great in the sunlight and in certain angles. The bracelet also looks and feels pretty good. I think it's a good match for this watch. This is the watch on my 6.75 inch wrist, and I think it's a little big on my wrist, but the lug to lug is only 46 millimeters, so it sits pretty nicely on the wrist. Since it is currently the summer months, I did find that the bracelet gets a little uncomfortable when I have sweat, so I swapped it out for a NATO strap. Probably gonna switch back to the bracelet when the weather gets cooler because I prefer the look and the overall feel of the bracelet, but the NATO just feels more comfortable in the hot weather. This watch is pretty thick at 13.6 millimeter, and it's not that noticeable for me on a bracelet, but on a NATO I can see that it sits quite tall on my wrist. Thank you for watching. If you personally own this Seiko or any of the other color variants, let me know your thoughts on the watch. I have some videos of my trip to Japan that I'll be releasing soon, so subscribe if you're interested.